So let's move on to the first example. You are given these conditions. This is the first condition that you're given. And you're given the second condition. And you're asked to find the greatest value. So you're given the first condition, -1. So equal to x, 4, then -9, y is equal to -6. So you're given conditions for x and y. And you're told to find the greatest value of y minus x. So if you want to find the greatest value of this, you take the greatest value of y and you take the least value of that. So let's move on. So the greatest value of, let's look at the box. The greatest value of y is -6. -6 minus the least value of x is -1. So this is going to be -6 plus 5 minus -6 plus 1. This is going to be -5. So we have managed to solve this one. So let's look at the next one. Find the greatest value of the square of both. So you want to find the greatest value of the square of both. If you square this one, it becomes 81. 81. If you square this one, it becomes 36. If you square 1, it becomes 1. This becomes 16. So you take the greatest value. You take the greatest value of x and you take the least value of y. So here the greatest value of x for x squared minus y. So the greatest value of x is 60 minus the least value of y is going to be 36. So this will be 36 minus 16. 20. So your answer here is going to be 20. So let's move on to number 2. Given that n is a prime number, this is an important detail. N is a prime number, and that 2n greater than 38, and that 3n minus 5 is less than 73. List the values of n which satisfies both inequalities. So here we divide by 2, divide by 2. So 1, 9. So n is greater than 19. Here our 5 goes to this side and it becomes 78. 3n less than this or equal to. So this will equal to sign here. Less than 78 divided by 3. Divided by 3, our n is 2, 9. So we write our inequality is we have both ends here. So it's 19 less than n less or equal to 29. But remember, we have another factor. We have another condition which is prime factor. So let's list the elements. Since there's a greater sign here, greater than sign, 19 doesn't work. So we have 23, 29. Since there's a less or equal to. So 23 and 29. This is the set of numbers that satisfy the inequality. Let's move on to number 3. Solve the equation. X minus 3 is equal to 3x minus 8 is equal to 90. So we divide this equation into two forms. The first part is x minus 3 minus 8 minus 8. Then we also move this side. We say 3x minus 8. So this one got 19. So here our x comes to this side and our 8 comes to this side. It becomes 8 positive. This becomes negative x. So we are going to have 8 minus 3 less or equal to 3, 8 minus 3 less or equal to 3x minus 2. So 8 minus 3, 5, 6, and 8. So this is going to be 5 less or equal to, this is x less or equal to 2x less or equal to 2x. So our 8 is being subtracted by 3 and our x has come here to subtract this one. So we divide by 2 and we divide by 2. So here you have 5 over 2. This will equal to x. Let's solve this one. 3x. This will equal to 19. Our 8 travels here. Becomes positive 8. Positive 8 plus 8. So 3x. This will equal to, that's 27. Divided by 3. Divided by 3. X is 9. So our expression becomes, in total we join it, it becomes 5 over 2 less or equal to x, which is less or equal to 9. That is our expression. So we can express this on a number line. We can express this on a number line. So if you draw a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have greater or equal to, it's 2.5. So somewhere here, that's where we have 2.5. So we are going to have, since it's less or equal to, we are going to shade this circle. Then we have another circle at 9. Put your circle here at 9. Since it's less or equal to, you shade your circle. Then join your circle. Join your circles with a line. That's a single straight line.